Yeah, so it's been a little while since we've played on SoupaSoka. It's probably been almost 5 or 6 days at least, maybe almost a full week. And the reason for that, it's a couple different things actually that's going on. Let's check our mailbox real quick. Sheng says, but I was wondering what add-on it is that you use for your buffs. Hi there, should be CT buff mod. You'll need CT master mod also to make it work. Super. So, yeah, I've got actually a video that shows all my add-ons, a couple of videos, but like there's a more recent one of the two, and I think that explains all my add-ons. So I recommend people check that out if they're interested in the different add-ons that I'm using. Let's go ahead and rebuff. We have 4 soul shards. We've got our void walker still. Sardock is still just a pet. I don't know if that's ever going to change. I'm starting to lose faith that they're ever going to fix the naming issue. So anyway, you know, a couple different things have occurred that caused me to be a while since I've played. So I did my last video I've put up was actually a live stream that I did on the Nostalrius PvE server as my gnome mage, and I actually had a lot of fun live streaming. It's not something I really have done much before, really hardly at all, and I just had like some time one night, so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and live stream and see how that goes. So I had a lot of fun with that. I don't know what the turnout was, maybe 50 to 100 people was probably the range of people that were like watching me at any given time, which is kind of fun. Not like a huge amount, but it was fun. I don't really expect to do live streaming as a consistent thing, but it was something that I enjoyed doing, at least that time. And I'd like to do it like once a week. I'd like to do like maybe, I don't know, like every Thursday for 2 hours live stream. Like I think it would be kind of fun and like a little bit of a, I don't know, mixing up my routine a bit. But for now, I don't have any more plans to live stream in the near future. But anyway, so that took up one of my WoW PlayStation times. And then the weirdest problem, and I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I do know how to describe it. Sorry if I sound congested. I'm actually just a little thirsty, and so I just woke up. It's like, what time is it? It's like 6:40 in the morning Eastern time. So I didn't have hot water. We didn't have hot water in our apartment for like going on like 72 hours, which this is like a super first world problem, right? Like, I mean, in a lot of places you don't have hot water, you have, you know, barely warm water or no water at all that's clean. So, you know, I'm still thankful for what I do have, but we had like no hot water. And in the apartment complex we're in, we've got some poor human warrior that's about to get wrecked here. I'm just gonna and throw a few dots on there. He's surely dead. Ha ha ha. So no, his name's Shorely. That's the joke. We didn't have hot water, and like it's hard to describe how cold water can get when you don't have your water heater working. But I mean, we actually took a thermometer and measured the temperature, and we have like a cooking thermometer that gets down really low temperature, and it was down to like around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius, which is right around like mid to upper 40s, I believe, Fahrenheit. And man, that's really cold. Like, it's like honestly like tough to get into a shower at that temperature, because you just like your whole body, like all the hairs in your body stick out. You get goosebumps, and you kind of like you just like shiver uncontrollably. Like, it's honestly so cold. Maybe I'm just like a wuss, but it's just like too cold to shower. It's almost not safe. I feel like you're gonna like your muscles are gonna like seize up and you're like collapse in the shower. So I like jumped in, took like a quick shower one day, and then like in the middle of that 3-day period, and then we let's see, what else did we do? What we ended up doing was just like I would like wash like body parts. Like I'd stick just my arm in the shower and like get it like nice and like soapy, and then rinse it off, and then stick my other arm in the shower so I wouldn't like getting my whole body frozen to death at the same time. Oh man, it's cold though. And then for my wife, what we did is we actually took like a big saucepan on the stovetop and like heated up the water on the stovetop, and then had all that water nice and hot. I had a couple, like 2 buckets going, and then we took those, and she would like just take like a washcloth and like wash off with that. And it was just like, I felt like we were living, I don't know, in this really rough situation. And I mean, the apartment we live in, it's not like insanely expensive, but it's like probably on the higher end of apartments where we live, like on the top half of apartments, I would argue. So it's not like we're living in a place that's like really, really inexpensive. So we called the landlord, and we're like, hey, on Saturday night we called him or whatever, and we're like, hey, you know, we, not even Saturday night, like Saturday afternoon, we don't have hot water, we haven't had it for probably half a day, we just hadn't noticed, hadn't used it. And they basically said they don't come out on weekends unless it's an emergency. So we're like, okay, can't like come out or anything? Like, come on, guys. By the way, real quick, we're working on farming these raptor hearts, but like, apparently everyone is out here farming these raptor hearts, and for whatever reason, the drop rate seems like really freaking bad. Like, we've killed at least 5 or 6 of these, counting like 2 or 3 right now, and then like previously we killed 2 or 3. But we're getting like 0 from them. We've gotten 1, I mean, out of 12, and at this rate we're going to kill like 50 of them maybe, so I don't really want to hang out and do this forever. I was going to give it another try, but if it's heavily farmed also, as it appears to be, it's going to be difficult to complete this quest with any efficiency, so I may just bail out on this and move to Booty Bay. Looking for group Fazruk. I'm going to see if anyone wants to do breaking the keystone for killing Fazruk. That's what I'd call him, Fazruk, yeah. Anyway, so we finally got the hot water fixed. Is the long story shortish, and man, it felt good to have hot water again. It was tough. So in the morning, what was basically happening is normally when I would play WoW, this is why I'm talking about the story. I was ending up like heating up hot water on the stove top and like trying to take like awful cold showers that took forever to like clean up before I went to work and all that. So that's why I haven't made any videos recently, because literally the time I would spend playing WoW was spent like trying to bathe with like cold water on a washcloth. It was really funking up my routine is what I guess I would say. We did find a good spot down here for raptors, at least. Doesn't seem like anyone's over here for whatever reason. Let's see, a couple other things. The latency right now is 130 ms, which is pretty solid. I'm pretty satisfied with that. And the new server, the Elysium PvP server, launched, I don't know, a few days ago now. It's been a little while. I haven't tried playing on it yet. I don't really expect to play on it. But if we do a /who right now on this server, we have about 8,000 people, which is about 3,000 less than it used to be. Most of the time around this morning we'd have about 11,000, 10,000, 11,000 people on. So we do have a lower pop now than we used to after the Elysium PvP server launched, but we still have 8,000 people. I mean, this is like, that's a huge population. 8,000 people is more than double what the maximum was on live WoW vanilla servers. So this is still like a super duper high pop server, and it's not, people are worried a little bit that maybe the servers were going to, maybe there's going to be a problem with the server, that it was going to like lose too many people because everyone was going to go to the new, fresh Elysium PvP server, and that seems to not be the case. Like, I'm more than satisfied with the population on this server still. Like, if this server dropped down to 3,000 people, I would still play on it. Like, I have like no concerns with the population on this server anytime soon. It's just so massive. It's just insanely massive, to be honest. They also, let's see, Elysium recently introduced a, what would you call it? 2-factor authentication, which I don't really know how it works, because I set up the 2-factor authentication and then logged in, and then when I logged in, it didn't ask me for anything the first time, and I thought at least the first time I used it, it would ask me to like, authenticate myself, but it didn't, so I'm not exactly sure why that is. Maybe it's because I logged in obviously through the same IP address or same location as I normally do, so maybe it already knew where my previous login had been and factored that into account. But my thought was that it would, at least the first time after activating 2-factor authentication, that it would ask you to use it once, right? But I don't know. Anyway, it didn't. So for whatever reason, things are good. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and heal our Voidwalker up using this sacrifice ability. Is it working? No. Here we go. Click it. Left click. I right clicked instead of left clicked. I can't really see him doing anything, but his health is Is it going up? Consume shadows. There we go. Now it's healing up. I was like, come on. He didn't have enough mana, I think, to use it the first time. I just wanted to get him nice and fully healed. It looks like he, like, I thought he channeled it. It actually is just, like, something he casts, and that takes care of it. Huh. Cool. I don't think I've used that very much. Anyway, so, yeah, so that's my life recently. We've had no hot water. We have hot water now. So this morning, for example, we've had hot water since last night. I haven't been worried about anything, so I actually can get up and play some WoW, which I'm really excited about because I've missed being on this character in this server. If you checked out my live stream, either live or just watched the upload I put up later, and I didn't know if the upload was going to be that interesting, but I went ahead and put it up because I felt like I answered a lot of questions for people, and I thought people that watch it may be kind of interested in hearing some of the comments I made. So yeah, that was why I loaded up. It's not like the quality is a little bit worse. It's like 720p 60 fps, but it's also much lower bitrate. I record at like, when I do like these videos, I'm recording at like 40 kilobits per second, I think, and I render at like 30 kilobits per second. I believe is how I do that, which is like, maybe it's like 25 kilobits per second, which is like way above what YouTube even allows. I think YouTube maxes out at like 8 or 12 kilobits per second for 1080p, but I've noticed that if you upload in a quality higher, it still ends up looking better on YouTube. Like even, so if YouTube says they only take like 8 kilobits per second or something is the max for 1080p videos. If you upload that, it'll look good, but if you upload like 30 kilobits per second encoded videos, it'll actually end up looking better in my opinion. I don't know why. I have no concept why that's the case, but it seems to be the case anyway. So we've cleared out like all the raptors down here, unfortunately, and it's a good spot for them. It seems like no one else was down here. We got to go up a little bit more north maybe and try to find some more. So anyway, the point being that then the uploaded video that I did, that was the live stream, that was like, oh, this guy buffed me, let's give him underwater breathing. That's all we can do. The live stream was at like 3 kilobits per second, I think was my bit rate. So it was like almost like a log scale lower bit rate than what I normally upload to YouTube. So the quality's not as good. It's also 720p instead of 1080p. So it's just not as good. It's a bit more blurry, you can tell. So I need to like fiddle with my settings and see if I could do a 1080p stream with like an appropriate bit rate. Oh man, douche. Not really douche. Not his fault. I was hoping I'd get him. I saw the mage just in the background after I like threw a dot on him. Man, we've got half of our hearts now. Our drop rate increased a little bit. It got a little bit better. We were like looking at a pretty low drop rate, it felt like, but then those last like 10 mobs we killed, they dropped like 5 hearts. That's pretty solid. I could go for killing another 10 or so to wrap up the remaining 6 hearts we need. The trick is still just finding those hearts. Once we finish up this quest, by the way, I'd like to do Breaking the Keystone, looking for group. Breaking the Keystone, we keep spamming general chat. It would be really nice to finish up that quest while we're here. And I think there's a chain to that. I think there's something else that comes up afterwards, but we'll see. Yeah, after we do that, I think I would just like to move to Booty Bay, complete the components for the Enchanted Gold Robe quest. Let's go ahead and kill this buzzer. We got nothing else to do down here anyway. I was hoping some of these would respawn by now, but they unfortunately haven't. And then we'll probably just work in Stranglethorn Vale on some quests for a while. I think that's what I'm looking at doing. I think we've kind of burned through a lot of Arathi, and it's not totally dead, but we've done enough that I'm not sure we're going to find a lot of good success here anymore anytime soon. Yeah, I just hoping we get this last quest done here. Oh, it's like 4 different junk things we picked up from that guy. It's going to be some nice vendor loot. Have we, yeah, I think I have an add-on that I really like called Sell Value. And when you, like, if you look over this enchanted water, it says sells for 1 silver, 33 copper each. It's a really nice add-on that basically every time you, there we go, got a raptor. Every time you go to a vendor, this add-on will remember the vendor price of all the items in your bag, and then, you know, next time, whenever you're out and about, you can like hover over them and see what they're worth, which is nice when you're leveling, because like right now we still have, we have a 10 slot bag. We need to get another 14 slot bag. I should just buy that and send that over for my rogue. There's no reason I should be messing around with 10 slot bags anymore. I've got plenty of gold. Even on SoupaSoka here, I've got plenty of gold to buy I think a 16 slot or a 14 slot bag. Maybe not, but I think we can buy a 14 slot. I don't know what the prices are for them, but usually 14 slot bags I think go for like just a few gold, like less than 4 gold. It's been a while since I bought one, especially on this server, but in general, they are not overly expensive, especially when you get to like mid-level like we are. So we should definitely figure that out. Let's go ahead and throw a siphon life and do a drain life. Man, it's quiet down here though. You know, there's not a lot of mobs, not a lot of players over in this area for whatever reason. I'm gonna life tap twice, I think. Man, life tap eats like a disproportionate amount of our health and gives us only like a fraction of our mana. Like 210 health is what, more than 10% of our actual total health pool. It's probably more like 15%, maybe like 14% of our health pool. It's like a pretty massive amount, but it's only less than 10% of our mana pool. So that's why, like, every time I life tap, you can see my bar up there drops like a ton for my health, and my mana bar seems to barely tick up, even though it's the same raw value amount of health and mana. Just, you know, as a fraction of my health and mana, it's a small amount of my mana and a huge amount of my health. So I have to like maintain as I'm tapping some siphon life and drain lives, just to make sure we're not gonna kill ourselves by suicide here. Let's see what else is new. Oh, there's an undead mage over here. Okay, we're gonna go see if we can find another mob to tag if there's anything nearby. I don't see anything. I assume this guy's also looking for the same mobs, but which is why I was like running around over here. I was gonna like, tag something real quick if I could. I think there should be a respawn over here to the upper right of my screen in just a moment. Another raptor heart. Okay, we're 9 of 12. We need 3 more raptor hearts, which probably means about 6 kills in these things. Yeah, right now, ooh, who's this? Yeah, we don't want to mess that guy. He's a little high level for us. Right now, apparently, the Enlisting PvP server has 11.5 thousand players and almost a 5,000 queue. I had a 0 queue when I logged in this server at 8,000 people. What are we at now? 8,200. So it is like going upwards, generally speaking, the population. Starlings is a human rogue on a mount who's at least level 47, so I don't really want to fight that person if possible. I want to run a little bit north, see how things are over here, see if we can find anything to mine up. Oh man, or not mine up, farm up, but that guy's getting all the raptors over here, it looks like. That dang mage. Man. I've said this before, Warlocks kind of suck for tagging mobs because there's no like instant cast damaging ability we have. All we can do is dot, and then we have to wait a couple seconds. I actually tagged that mob before the other guy did in terms of just getting damage on him, but that wasn't enough, unfortunately. Like just damaging a mob isn't really enough. You have to, or just hitting a mob on something isn't enough. Uh-oh, Sardoc just tanked aggroed a bunch of stuff. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish off this guy. We're gonna fear this one away. You can see the chaos ensuing here as I start tagging a bunch of mobs all at the same time. How did Sardoc get some healing? Unfortunately, so that caused the spider to attack me instead. Okay, there we go. Let's fear this one away. Let's dot this one. That guy tagged spider. Good. Huh. I don't know what this guy is doing. He like tagged the spider, which I guess he needs a spider. I don't know exactly what his thought was here, but let's get siphon lives going on both these. Keep some fears going. Yeah, this is where like Warlocks can get really fun. It's because you can just like do a bunch of stupid stuff, like pull a bunch of mobs at once, and like pretty much be fine. All right, Sardoc, go ahead and grab this one. I'm gonna go tag this one over here. Good job. Okay. Now we need to take advantage of this super long leashing distance on Nostalria, so we can definitely get both these guys. Let's fear that one away. Finish off this one. That's pretty successful. We farmed like 4 of them all at once, so hopefully this is like the last 3 hearts we need. Might as well send Sardock over here. Let's life tap once, and then let's drain life. I gotta get a little bit closer to this guy to drain life, it seems like. Oh shit, there's some Alliance scum over there. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna loot everything real fast, just in case. We got 2. Let's fear this away. I see the Alliance in the distance there. Oh, we got all of our Raptor Hearts. Okay, I'm good then. I don't really care after this. I'm just gonna heal up and run. Come on, Sardock, we're getting out of here. See you guys. We're out. Later. It's like a level question warrior. Wait, warlock? Is that a warlock? Yeah. Get him, Sardock. Get him. Ooh. I need Fazaruk. Please invite. Please. Let's do this. I use the health potion. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. No, I'm super dead. That's sad. Let's see. Did we die? I wanna release, I think. Okay. Invite, please. Great. Okay. We're in a group now. So we can do Fazruk, maybe the 2 of us. Oski Boy and what's the other person? Wario. Okay. Good, good. This is what we needed. So let's go ahead and get Sardock back. Hi all. I need Fazruk 2. I can fear him, I think. Should be able to fear him. That actually worked out really well. We got our Raptor Hearts and then we like bailed the hell out of there. So it's pretty solid. Do we have any drinks at all? We do. Okay. Huh. Nice. Okay, we got a warrior here, 40 warrior. We've got a 39 hunter and myself. Who's this other person here? Oski Boy is a 39 hunter who is... Oh no, Wowkeeper is a 35 mage, which is way over there. I'm just drinking at the moment, and I need a rebuff also, but first I need to finish drinking. I'm going to stay up with them. I don't want to like lose track of these guys, so I like to stay close. I want to life tap once. I always life tap if I'm at full health and lower on mana, because I feel like I'm wasting my spirit not regenerating health if I could, right? Okay, let's see if we can do this. We gotta pull away from those ads. We don't want the ads to get on us. Okay, ads are gone. I'm gonna start the dots, more dots, more dots. Well, he resisted my fear. That's okay, we'll try this again in a moment. Let's get another fear going. Resisted my fear, let's try this again. There we go, we landed that one, good. I'm gonna get a siphon life going. I resisted, okay. That's fine, we're gonna do a life tap here. I'm gonna do another fear now. My pet is tanking at the moment. We got another fear going, that's easy. Good, good. Pro stuff here. Just basically fear spamming the crap out of this guy, because that's all it ever takes to kill these things. Oh, our pet's gonna die, it's okay. We don't need that pet. He rip in peace, Sardock. Oh man, fear makes things so easy though. Sure, let's dot this other one over here. And then we're gonna loot Fazruk for what we needed from him. We almost... There we go, Rod of Order, easy stuff. Oh I'm getting out of here. See you guys laters. Oh, never mind, we're good, we're good. Okay. Time for me to go. Thanks all. See ya, I'm gone. I have no interest in hanging out with that mess. But it's a 38 human or dwarf rogue over here. I wouldn't mind downing him a little bit. Just remind him that, you know, he's not alone. Okay, see you, rogue. Have fun with that. I probably killed him. Sorry, rogue. Now I kind of feel bad. I was mostly just... I probably shouldn't be doing that. Oh, yeah, ooh, I'm getting out of here. That high-level alliance over there just ganked the crap out of that warrior, so maybe it's time for me to book it to safety. Why are there so many damn high-level... This rogue's definitely going to kill me, isn't it? There's so many high-level alliance out here today. Like, literally just hanging out everywhere. I'm trying to get away from that high level over there. Yeah, I was just trying to like sneak away a little bit, and I feel a little bit safer going over this side, kind of. There's some quests over here that I don't know if we ever did these quests, but I don't remember ever doing them on SoupaSoka. But anyway, it's okay. We're not gonna miss those today. I don't even have them anyway. Whew. Okay, so we seem to have escaped the chaos that was over there. That was like a kind of a frantic couple minutes where we just went from like killing raptors. We killed like 4 raptors in a row, got ganked by a high-level alliance, managed to loot all the raptors that we killed, thankfully, and we killed like 3 or 4, and they all dropped hearts, so that's like exactly what we needed. Got out of there just in time with our hearts, died, rezzed with our soulstone, drank up, killed the elite after finding a group randomly while running away from the alliance that was chasing us. And then after killing Fazruk and getting the item we needed from him, the Rod of Order, we were sort of getting chased by another high-level alliance. They killed the warrior that was with us at least, and then we bailed out. So I just kind of was losing track. It felt like a frantic maybe 5 or 6 minutes of killing, looting, dying, grouping, killing, looting, running, all in a row. And that's one of the fun things though about higher pop servers. You just end up running into people a lot, so a lot of silly things happen, such as getting ganked, rezzing, finding a group, killing an elite, like all in the same 2-minute span. But now we are closing in on. Oh, I should get my mechanical squirrel up. Now we're closing in on talking to, turning in a couple quests here. So the Guile of the Raptor and breaking the Keystone. The Raptor quest, I have no idea what we get from that. To my knowledge, there's no reward, but maybe it's a chain quest. Someone's spitting on someone over here. I don't know who was spitting on who, but I didn't see either of those people, so I don't know what the deal was. Okay, let's talk to Torgun here. We're going to turn in our Raptor Hearts. We get 3,700 experience and give Torgun's orb to Gormal. Who is Gormal? Gormal. Okay, he's over there. I also just realized that breaking the Keystone, we need to go to the Keystone, which is down here, so I'm really dumb. That was my bad. Whoops. I was like right near that thing. I should have turned it in. My mistake. 350 experience for Gormal. Speak with Torgun. Okay, we're going back over here. Man, we were like right there. We literally were, I think, here when all that chaos happened. That's a mistake. I for some reason assumed it was back here to turn, and I wasn't. Obviously, I don't read the quest very carefully a lot of times, so it's usually my mistake if I do something like that. Let's complete the quest and receive an item, the Call of the Raptor. What is this? Increase your agility by 12 for 30 minutes and 3,700 experience. Wow. That's like super not that useful. Okay, no problem. I mean, we got some experience out of it. I don't know. I've probably done that quest before, but it's certainly been a while, so I'm just like a little out of practice. Oh, where's my Hearthstone set? Shadowprey Village. So if I'm hearthing, I want to go to Booty Bay next, I think. So I'm just trying to think what I should do. What I think I'm going to do is set my Hearthstone here in Hammerfall, and then go turn in the Breaking the Keystone quest, and then hearth back here to Hammerfall, and then fly to Booty Bay. I think that's the most efficient route at this point. Make this in your home, accept, okay. So now I've got this is our home, and we've got 5 soul shards, so I'm going to go ahead and summon up Sardok again. We can't do a soul stone just yet, maybe a couple more minutes. Actually, we can create one, but we can't do anything else with it. So like, soul stones are interesting. You can make them as many as you want at any time, but there's a cooldown on using them. And the cooldown is 30 minutes, so since we used one as soon as we started today to give ourselves the soulstone buff, and then we died maybe 10 minutes ago, the death doesn't reset that cooldown at all. The cooldown is literally when you cast soulstone. So we have, you know, what is it, 2 more minutes left before we can res with soulstone, which isn't really a big deal. Let's buff this priest, see if he'll give us a buff. Nope. Scum priest. Not really scum, just this is like your average WoW player. They don't buff. Unlike me, I always make sure people get that super duper useful unending breath buff. Okay. So we're heading straight over here to Breaking the Keystone. Ooh. I do kind of want to do these Faldir's Cove quests. Maybe I remember that. Now, it's like I said, it's been a few days since I played on WoW, just because I was without warm water, which is like, seriously, that's like the worst excuse I've ever heard someone saying for not uploading content to their YouTube channel. I didn't have warm water, so I couldn't upload videos. Like that, I mean, that sounds like legitimately a terrible excuse, but it actually, I swear, it makes a little bit of sense for me, because my routine is in the morning. I get up, and then, you know, I can take a shower or whatever, either, you know, before or after I play WoW. But if it's I don't have any hot water, then it's obviously can mess with your routine a little bit. So now, yeah, I'm definitely not going to hearth back to Hammerfall immediately after turning in this other quest, which is the Breaking the Keystone quest, which should be a chain quest. Like, it should give us another quest, but I just don't know what quest it'll give us. Oh, crap. There's like 2 or 3 alliance over here. I'm not really looking at getting a big fight. So they're a little bit lower level than me. I possibly could take them on, but I'm not really looking to get in a fight right now, so I'm going to kind of skirt around them a little bit, give them a little bit of distance. And our soulstone is up in 5 seconds. We can rebuff ourselves, so we're going to do that in just a moment. Let's click that. Yeah, Call the Raptor, 12 agility for 30 minutes. I don't know if that will... I don't know if that stacks with anything like scrolls, for example, because if it does, if it stacks with scrolls or like, what is it, mongoose elixirs or elixirs of agility, then this would be kind of a nice thing for a rogue to pick up, and then like keep, like a rogue or a hunter really, maybe even a warrior, but really rogue or hunter mainly, and then keep that all the way to level 60 and use it as like a one-time buff on like, I don't know, Nefarian, Ragnaros, Cthulhu, whatever. By the way, Ankrush 40, the final boss, his name is Cthulhu. It's like a C''Thun. And I swore, like I was convinced the mob's name was C''Thun. Like literally you pronounce the C' as C, and then the rest Thun was Thun. And I don't know why, I always called it C''Thun. And back when I played Ankrush vanilla retail, and I was in Ankrush 40, I always in my head would say like C''Thun. And we didn't use, my guild never used voice chat. Even, and this is back in like 2005? Maybe 2006? When we were definitely 2006, but I think even as early as 2005, Ankrush was out. And we were, you know, raiding in Ankrush 40, and we were downing C''Thun, as I called it, but we didn't use voice chat. We didn't have, we had, I guess, Ventrilo, and I think TeamSpeak was around then. I don't remember what other ones there were, but definitely not Discord. Discord was not around. Skype, I don't think Skype existed then, or it wasn't really ever used for gaming applications at least. But anyway, we never used it. For whatever reason, my guild never used voice chat. We didn't like to use it. So no one ever pronounced things out loud, right? Like I never heard anyone say Cthulhu, and I always assumed the normal pronunciation was C''Thun. And then when Hearthstone released its Whispers of the Old Gods quest, or not quest, expansion, I was like, oh, it's actually Cthulhu, not C''Thun. I thought it was like a big mistake. I thought everyone else was messing up. By the way, there's like a high-level alliance here. I'm just going to try and grab my keystone turn-in spot and then get out of here. Complete quest. Talk to the keystone. Speak with Zarek and Hammerfall. Quest accepted. Get him, get him. Okay, thank you, Sardak. Whew. Okay. Sardak saved the day there, which was really nice. I just like sicked Sardak on him like as soon as I could, and he did his AoE taunt here, right? Maybe he didn't do his AoE taunt. What was this? Yeah, he did. Taunts on enemies in the 10 yards. So both those mobs turned around and attacked him instead of me, which was really, really nice, and we lived. Now, can we get underneath Stormguard? Was it Stormguard? Stromguard Keep? Can we get underneath this? I'm not totally sure if we can. I want to take a peek here before I do anything else. I'm going to send Sardak at this raptor, which will probably aggro on us otherwise. And I just wanted to get him to aggro it so it wouldn't hit me, first of all, and then also so I could toss a Siphon Life on there and just get a little bit of extra health. So yeah, it looks like we can sneak underneath the south side of Stromguard Keep. I couldn't remember if there would be like a big mountain here that would block us from doing so. This Elder Mesa Buzzard is neutral, so it's not going to attack us. We can run right by it safely, although I think we'll still have Sardak hit it. And again, so he'll get a little bit of aggro, install it for a moment, and then we can Siphon Life and get a little more life going for us. That's basically the plan here, right? When I get healed up. I guess I need to find minerals again. That's been gone since I died. All these mithril deposits were missing. We need to like, I might take like a time outside of recording to skill up mining somewhere, because scaling up mining is really boring. I mean, it is like atrociously boring, and there's not like, I mean, in general, scaling up gathering professions is really boring, I think, but there's not a lot of fun with it. We'll probably be in a lower level zone to do it, so there's not a lot of like fun PvP there or anything. But here we are. So we're entering Faldir's Cove, and this is like kind of a cool spot. And by the way, kind of a nice spot in general, like off the coast here, just the big, let's go ahead and turn off the UI, just kind of a nice, I don't know, misty, rainy day here in Arathi Highlands off the southern coast, which I think is kind of a cool scenery. Anyways, this is Faldir's Cove, and I'm hoping, well, not yet, we're getting in there. I'm hoping we're the only ones there, and it's a relatively untraveled area, and the only reason I see it on my mini-map is because I have a cartographer, which fully explores your map for you ahead of time. Normally, it wouldn't do that, which is kind of cool. For us, at least. I think it's really nice, and so normally you would just see like mountains here if you explored around, and you wouldn't realize there's something down here. So this is something that is more obvious to us because I have the add-on that shows the map. If you didn't have that, you might not know the spots here, and it's relatively well hidden, so it's kind of hard to find it in most cases, I would say. So we're going up here. There's a little. This is the cove right up here, really, and there's also a rare spawn down here, which we're gonna go take a look at. Oh, god damn it. Someone killed our rare spawn. That was the rare spawn I wanted to kill, Prince and Nazajak. I don't think, if the corpse is there, I'm pretty sure he hasn't respawned. This guy drops, okay, I've killed this mob once, ever. He didn't drop the item I wanted. He drops like a random green drop normally, but sometimes he'll drop a trinket that lets you, every like 30 minutes, lets you do a 3-second stun on someone, which is insanely good. Like, for PvP, that's awesome. I always wanted it, and I tried to farm it. Like, I camped my rogue out there once for like days and just log in randomly and check, and I never could get it. Nothing, it never came up. He never spawned, or when he did, he didn't drop the item. Such a cool mob, though. Such a cool item. So we're here with Lolo the Lookout. We need to talk to Captain O'Brien in Faldir's Cove. The captain is, yeah, there he is. I was gonna say, I thought he was on the boat, but he's outside the boat here. Let's go. Shakes O'Brien. Let's complete the quest. We got 800 experience. That was nice. Thank you. You are now hated with Bloodsail Buccaneers. Great. First mate Nilslick. First mate Nilslick wants you to retrieve the charts and logs from the Maiden's Folly and Spirit of Silverpine. Okay, we can manage that. What are we have a lot of quest space, so we're gonna go ahead and grab these quests also. Professor Fizzlethorpe. Escort Fizzlethorpe to the cave and back. Okay, we're gonna try and do this. And we're gonna talk to Captain Steelgut. Captain Steelgut follows Cave wants you to kill 10 Daggerspine Raiders and 3 Daggerspine Sorceresses. Okay, so those other quests are gonna be down here in the actual bay. We're gonna, I think the mobs we need to kill are down there, and I think the Drowned Sorrow, Sunken Treasures, and Deep Sea Salvage. It's like too high of quests for us. Are we gonna get like wrecked here trying to do this? Wait, oh, oops. I thought that was my mob I was trying to kill. I got like scared there for a second. I thought that was the mobs that were spawning on me. Oh man, this guy's gonna gank me, isn't he now? So anyway, yeah, I thought that was a guy that was spawning on us, like the NPCs or the mobs, and I was like, oh crap, here we go. But nope. Turns out it was just a random alliance guy that ran up on me and scared the crap out of me. I mean, seriously, I got like startled. I was like, oh crap. Okay, let's fear this one. Okay, let's get all the dots going on this one. Yeah, this is the way to do it, I think. Where'd the other one go? Can I get him? Line of sight him here? I want to get like more dots going on him, you know? Just like keep this one dotted up. Well, come on, Sardok, tank the damn thing. And that one resisted, that's no good. This one's about to die at least, so there's that. Let's finish that one off. Okay. There we go. Good job, Sardok. You tanked for like half his health. That's kind of a fail. Let's go ahead and Shadow Bolt, and then Wand a couple times. Should be almost dead. He's immune to my Wand. Crap. I have the wrong Wand for this mess. I guess I'm going to dagger these things down. I'm going to life tap once, and I'm going to bandage, because I need to bandage ASAP. Hopefully that was the end of the quest. I hope there was nothing else we have to kill, because I don't have a lot of health or mana left. I'm going to go ahead and drink just in case. Which quest is this? Escort Sunken Treasure. Okay. Done. Just a little longer. Okay, well, we'll do what we can here. I hope there's only 2 mobs and not 3 that spawn. Or like some crazy elite. Hurry up, Professor. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Go, go, go. This professor doesn't seem... He's a Blackwater Raider, but he's a professor, which is kind of cool. He's literally a scholar and a pirate. That's a pretty good combination, I would say. Okay, is that the end of it? Like, come on, just throw up that yellow question mark, sir. Thank you. Great. That was an easy quest. Okay, let's complete the quest. We got 4,400 experience. Wants you to collect 10 elven gems. Where are these at? Okay, we're gonna have to figure out where those are at. Sunken treasure. I have a feeling all these quests are down, let's see, down off the coast here. So that should be relatively simple stuff for us to deal with. Open, close, open, close. So we're going to work on those, because, you know, these are quests I've never really done much of. And I think they should be relatively easy for us to wrap up, I think. Okay. We're going to have to go down here and swim around, and the good news is we have Unending Breath, so that makes things a little bit easier. But yeah, Prince Nazjack was his elite I was talking about earlier, the rare spawn. If you can find him down here, and you get him, and he's got like a tidal charm, I think that's the name of the trinket. It's an awesome trinket. But it looks like he's long dead, so we're not probably going to pick him up. Yeah, this should be so much easier, being that we can, that we have our, what is this? Nearby elven gems appear in the minimap. Ah, yeah, that's right. I thought there might be some goggles for this. Cool. I'm excited to have the goggles for this, and having underwater breathing should make life quite a bit easier for us. So, mithril deposits, okay. Okay. Dagger Spine Raiders. We need to kill raiders. We need to kill 10 raiders and 3 sorceresses. I think we're going to kill plenty of these mobs. So I'm mostly just going to not, like, pull any of them. I'm just going to farm for the things we need. And, what is that? Undead Mage? Shalom Kitty? Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to farm for the gems and all that stuff we need. And then any mobs we happen to have to clear to get to what we need, we will kill. And that'll be that. Our mechanical swirl's swimming along quite nicely behind us. I think that gem's like right here somewhere, right? I don't see it anywhere. Let me zoom in on the map a little bit. Okay, it's like directly in front of us. Apparently. It's like under us. I don't see it. Alright, I'm just gonna go down a little bit lower here. Oh, I'm so glad we have underwater breathing. It makes life so much easier. Okay, so apparently it's like right here somewhere. I mean, I don't see it, so I don't know what the deal is on the map. Wait, there it is, Calcified. What am I looking at here? Calcified Elven Gem. I still like don't see what I'm actually hovering over here. That's the gem. That's like bizarre. I don't even understand. It's like, it looks like literally just a rock. So, okay, well, thank you. I guess I'll take that gem and get out of here. I could give underwater breathing to this guy, but I kind of, since we're like competing for the same gems, I assume he was going to get that gem. Life would be a little bit easier for me if I'm not competing with him. I'm getting like trapped underwater here. I can't like find my way out. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, come on, Sardoc. Get the aggro there, please. Thank you. Okay, let's maybe work on the Spirit of Silverpine and the charts and stuff over here. These are in the boat. It's going to be a little bit annoying to pick up. Sardoc got netted. Rest in peace, Sardoc. Rest in peace. Okay, so the boat, I think it's just like literally in this boat right here. Looks like we're going to be right on top of it once we get on the boat. So we're going to need to go in the boat and down the stairs probably. And we're definitely going to aggro from something as soon as we get down here, right? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be so easy though, having the fact that we can breathe underwater. Like, it's such a game changer. I'm so appreciative of that fact. Oh man. I remember doing this on my rogue, and my undead rogue had, I mean, he had, you know, 300% normal breathing because he was an undead, which gives him like extended underwater breathing. But man, it's so nice not having to do that, worry about it at all. You know, it's a huge difference. Let's loot this guy. Naga scale. The charts are right here, so we're going to get this part done at least. And then it looks like the log is at the other end of the ship, which I'm guessing means it's like actually farther, like, wait, the log is actually right here? I bet anything the log is actually underwater, or not underwater, under like the next layer of the boat down. We're going to dot this guy and line of sight him. Oh crap, that... Did you guys see that? He's like teleported over me. I was like, where is he going? Like, I haven't seen him yet. I thought he was glitched and like stuck in his spot. Nope, he was just hanging out and was just gonna teleport himself over to us instead, which is fine. We you know, we can take care of him still. These are, you know, mobs aren't really that high level. They're like a level or so above us, but nothing really I need to worry about. Like, I'm not super threatened by these. I definitely am aware that they're here. I don't want to fight this person right now. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and kill this one at least. Maybe me and this Curiosity will just work together and not fight. It's not as much fun to fight underwater. It's like you get kind of hosed because there's not a lot you can do maneuvering wise, right? So it'd be in my best interest to not fight this person if I can help it. I mean, it's actually probably worse for her than me. Let's see if we are gonna be buddies or not. I think we're gonna be fine. Let's heal Sardak up. Have him do his thing. I'm gonna get my silver pine log over here. Da-da-da. Just hanging out the bottom of the boat, looks like, so that's easy enough. Thank you to that person. Oh, we're standing on the ground. Cool. Nice. Got our stuff. And let's say goodbye to Curiosity, who seems like a pretty chill person. So thank you, Curiosity, for being pretty chill. And then we need the Maiden's Folly, which is over this way. So we need to go around to the other boat. So there's like two boats we're actually... So what was this? This was the Spirit of Silver Pine. The other boat is Maiden's Folly. So we're going to head over that way. And underwater breathing is pretty good. Let's go ahead and rebuff a little bit just to make sure we're topped off. There's a corpse of Neck, NCK, just hanging out here. Still getting dinged by that sorceress, but I think down here, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, it should be a little staircase we can go down and work on these quests. Actually, I'm going to take a quick AFK. I'm going to hang out, see lots of, one certified elven gem. We're taking an AFK here in the ocean, should be fine, and I'll be back to finish up these quests in just a moment. Okay, we are back, and we spawned and like instantly got aggro on a mob, so we're gonna go ahead and kill this guy real quick. Oh, we needed him anyway, I think, right? We needed, yeah, 8 more raiders. This is pretty perfect. What's going on in general chat? Oh, I'm getting spammed by gold sellers instantly. No surprise there. So what do we have? Okay, our Maiden's Folly chart and log are over there. We've still got Unending Breath. We do need to get a new health stone up. Calcified Elven Gems over there too. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and get a new health stone. How many soul shards do we have? We only have 4 or so. Okay, so we could use another few soul shards probably. Just gonna see if Prince Nazjac, I think his name, is up. I'll keep an eye out on him as we're running around a little bit. I think he's actually a little bit more to the south, but let's go ahead and I guess we're gonna kill... Oh, no, I thought that was a sorceress right there, but it's actually a little bit farther down. Does Sardak have Unending Breath? He doesn't. I don't know if he can suffocate. But, like, just to be safe, I'm going to make sure he won't suffocate. There we go. Let's get this mob. We need another, a couple sorceresses anyway, so this is perfect also. This is what I was saying. I figured we would have plenty of mobs. Oh, whoops. We've got a raider right here somewhere. There we go. Okay. I didn't realize we had a raider on us that whole time. We're getting like wrecked by that raider. Let's go ahead and drain life and also siphon life. Kind of get some health. I wasn't really... I mean, I was looking right at the screen. I just didn't realize that was... there were 2 mobs there. Anyway, that should heal us up pretty well now. We can go ahead and throw in a few more dots and finish this guy off. Hopefully, we might need to drink or life tap a little bit after this. Let's just go ahead and life tap now once. Okay, this guy should flee into the moment. I know I actually need to get some more soul shards, but I got kind of had kind of a mess there we had to deal with first. We'll get some more soul shards soon. It's no rush. The Maiden's Folly log is right there. It should be... I'm worried there's going to be more mobs nearby. Maiden's Folly log there. Okay. Still about 8,600 people online. So plenty large enough population. Is there any bad guys in this hallway here? Nope. So we need to go down to this other side. There's a sorceress over there and a Daggerspine Raider on this side. Let's get this Daggerspine Raider first. Let's tap once. Send Sardok in to mess with this guy. And we're definitely going to make sure we get our soul shard created on this one. Now, what wand do we have? I always forget this wand. Captain Rackmore's Killer, 29.7 frost damage. I got netted. What netted me? Huh. Okay. Hold on a sec. Let's drain soul. Boom. There we go. We got 5 of 10 killed. We're going to get our last sorceress once we come down here. I want to kind of see if I can line of sight her to come up here in case there's another mob down there somewhere. There we go. That'll work. I think there's another mob on the other side down here. Yeah, behind us. You can see in the distance there's that raider over there. I didn't really want to get hit by that raider if I could help it. So I was going to pull the mob up here so we could take her on by ourselves and then go down there and mess with this guy as needed. Let's pop down here. And I think the little thing we need is actually on the other side over there. So let's send Sarduk over to the tank on this guy. And then we'll be in the clear to grab the item we need and we can move along with our lives. We'll need 9 more of those Elven Gems, 4 more Raiders after this. So we've still got quite a lot of stuff we have to farm up, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do a little more Drain Life. Sarduk got netted, it looks like. That's why he's hanging out back there. But it looks like he's free now. He's going to save the day. We have 5 soul shards now, which is plenty. Our bag space is basically full anyway, so we're going to have to, like, dump something. Let's just cast this Call to Raptor, because I don't know what the heck else we're going to do with it. Like, it's just not that useful for us. Okay, I'm zoomed in all the way. I thought the thing was down here. Maybe it's up here? So it says it's, like, straight... there it is. Oh, it was up here. My bad. Walked right by it. I had no idea it was right there. I thought it was in the bottom of the boat. Fail. Okay, so now we need to get more of these Elven Gems, and we need to... Can we get out of this? Yeah, we can. Can Sarduk sneak out? Yeah, he can. Good job. Okay, so we need to get more Elven Gems, and we need to... we're going to keep an eye out for that Prince Nazjek guy. But otherwise, we're just looking for Elven Gems right now. So... And I know we need to kill 4 more Raiders, but we're going to kill them no problem. They're like all over the place, so in the meantime, all we're going to do is swim around, heading south. I think there should be more of these gems. Let's see, certified, oh, oops, I had my thing was so zoomed in, I forgot how zoomed in I was. Okay, I keep saying, is it certified? Calcified, I don't know why I keep saying certified. Calcified Elven Gem, okay. Oh, there's another raider we got to kill anyway. Let's go ahead and dot him. And while Sarduk takes him on, I'm going to come down here and get this calcified Elven Gem real quick. Okay, easy. Yeah, I don't know why I kept calling them certified Elven Gems, calcified Elven Gems, duh. Let's go ahead and drain life on this guy. I don't know why I'm draining life. I'm at full health. Okay, we're probably going to aggro these guys, but I'm not going to fight them. I just want to loot this corpse, and then we're going to run away, unless we get netted. In which case we will fear or do some fancy stuff or whatever we need to do. Okay, I had Sarduk grab aggro off one of them, and grab aggro off the other. Whoops, I alt-tabbed there. That was my bad. Let's get Sarduk to follow us again. Okay. Are we in the clear now? Yeah, it looks like we are. Yep, okay, good. Yeah, I accidentally alt-tabbed my, I guess I fat-fingered it. That's always the phrase I use when I alt tab or do things on the keys that I don't mean to do. There is a certified elven gem, so we've got 2 of 10. These are going to take a while. It's like we're swimming so slow. It just takes a little while to do this. Let's go ahead and rebuff underwater breathing. And let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. This elven gem should be... Oh, what? We got stuck. What are we aggro? Okay, good. We need to kill some of these anyway. I think he resisted Sardok's taunt or something. I'm not sure what he resisted. He had a resist there, but I don't really understand what it was that he could have resisted. So let's see, that elven gem's like behind us right there. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. I was like, it's gotta be nearby, but how close is it? And it's right there. These things are gonna take a while to farm up for real. I don't know why. It just seems like they are, I don't know, not tricky to find. Just like there's not a lot of them. And I'm really glad we at least have this this hat, this helmet, this goggles of gem hunting. If we didn't have that, we'd be super hosed. I'm just gonna fear this guy away since I somehow got aggro on him. I don't really want to tank him if I can help it. That fear broke really fast. It's kind of lame. Let's try it again. I have Immolate going. I was gonna go ahead and loot this raider and then loot this certified elven gem while this guy is getting wrecked by dots and Sardok. Okay, let's wand him down and make sure he's finished. Easy. Okay. Iron deposit down there. Huntsman cap of the bear. Okay, so let's ditch the razor sharp beak for that. And the raw rock scale cod, I think we're gonna ditch for the delicate ribcage. Sure, why not? I might actually use that as food at some point. Iron deposits, okay. Slash target prince. I just, like I said, I'm still looking for that prince, the rare spawn from earlier. There's a certified elven gem over here. Certified calcified. Jesus, I'm gonna never get that right now. I don't know what I've done to my brain, but I cannot seem to call it as it is. It looks like this guy is like... I'm thinking we need to get like underneath down here. First of all, there should be one like right around here maybe, possibly, or no? Like I think it's like under this thing, right? There we go, there's one right there, okay. Okay, so let's get this gem. Let's pull this guy from a distance, I guess. And we'll send Sardok in to begin the tanking process. And we got a Shadow Trance, we got an instant Shadow Bolt, which I guess he resisted that. That's kind of lame. Super lame, in fact. Let's go ahead and life tap, and let's go ahead and loot our certified gem while Sardok's doing his business. Yeah, okay, should be taken care of pretty easily. Oh, crap. What do we need? 125 to farm up. Ooh, I'm going to heal up real quick. To farm up iron ore. We're way below for iron ore. I'm running away because we aggroed 2 sorceresses, and I want to... Am I going to die? Whew. I think I just lived through using a health potion there. Wow, we're gonna die here. Maybe? That aggro radius is insane. Like, those mobs chased us forever. Wow, that was close. I only lived because I threw on a health potion the last second. I'm glad I did that. Soulstone's about to disappear, so it would have been okay, but man, wow. Okay, let's go ahead and get up a new soulstone for ourselves. And let's buff that up. I mean, that would have been like perfect timing today, because I would have had like 10 seconds left on soulstone. I could have made a fresh one. But boy, that was close. Now we're going to create a health stone, and we're all good. I'm going to leave that one alone, because like it was only one by itself, and there were 2 of those sorceresses down there, which would have been kind of a pain to deal with, I think. But we have to go like inside his turtle shell. It's kind of a cool one. To that fish scared me. On the right side of the screen, that fish like popped out. Yeah, this one's like hidden under a turtle shell. And then to the right over here should be another one. I don't know if it's just underneath this little ledge here or if it's on top. I think it's underneath this structure. Now we've killed all the... Let's see. Okay, so you need to get under here somehow. It's going to be... There it is. Okay, so we're going to have to pull this guy at least. Let's get in range and do that. Oh crap, how is he gonna chase us? Well, he aggroed 4 mobs with him, because apparently he can't, let's fear this one. That's stupid. Apparently that mob can't run straight upward, so he's gonna run all the way around. And aggro like everything with him. Looks like he reset. Okay, so we need to back up and we need to get out of combat. And back up, back up, back up. I just want to drop all the combat since those guys kind of like reset in a weird way. I just hope we're not stuck in combat here. I mean, we're definitely far enough away that should have gotten us out of combat. Cannot use those swimming. Okay, I think we're out of combat, right? I didn't actually see it pop up, but like I just want to make sure these guys aren't still aggroed onto us. And like, well, no, I guess we are in combat. Crap. Okay. Man, swimming seems so slow. There we go. Leaving combat. Okay, finally, unglitched us or got us out of combat. What is the reward for this quest? Ooh, actually, that's a solid wand. That's like a 3 DPS upgrade. Okay, we're definitely going to finish this quest up. I was like, you know, maybe we shouldn't do this quest. It's so slow, but it's actually going to be a worthwhile reward. Like a 3 DPS increase on our wand is significant in my opinion. So we're going to have to come through here and just clear this area, I guess, to get to this certified gem, which is not really a big deal. It's not like it's super hard to clear this. Oh, he resisted. Crap. Okay, I'm going to back up a little. I'd like to line of sight this guy. Does this pillar work for line of sighting something? Well, apparently it might, but... Oh, come on. I hate this game sometimes. Why are these guys all, hitting us from there? And where'd that other one go? Oh, he's way back there. Okay, great, great. Okay, let's use a health stone there. Let's wand this one down the rest of the way. Easy, okay. Good. And then let's get some dots going on this one. Yeah, that was weird. I really thought that pillar would count for blocking line of sight, but it didn't seem to be working, so I'm not exactly sure what the deal was there. Anyway, I'm doing a lot of drain lives here just because we're a little low on life and mana, so I figure we can do some DPS while we regen health, and then we can life tap afterwards as needed. Okay, so those guys are dead. Good. Those are the ones that are a lot harder to deal with, just because they're out of range, so it's like harder to pull them where we need to pull them. We're going to have Sardak heal as soon as he has enough mana, which looks like he does finally, so there he goes. And we will life tap once. I think that's going to be good enough. We should make a new health stone. We have only 2 soul shards left after we use this. Yeah, 2 soul shards down here. So we might want to make another one when we can. Certified Elven Gem. Let's go ahead and pull this guy. Hopefully we don't pull the other one. Okay, we did. Let's send this guy there. Let's fear the back one. I will get a Siphon Life going on him. We don't have a lot of mana, so I want to be a little careful here. Like, I don't want to get in a situation where I'm low on mana and low on health. Whoops. This guy is apparently targeting us. Sardak is not managed to hold aggro. There we go. He got aggro again. So let's fear this second one again. Let's finish this one off. At least get him to run away. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and bandage myself. Are you kidding me? Sardak, do something here. Okay, well, we gotta run away again, apparently. Okay, Sardak, you can follow me now. Oh, crap. Sardak, get this guy instead. Let's do this. Let's do a health stone as soon as we can. Health stone, health stone, health stone, just in time. Okay. Let's fear this guy off of me. Sardak, tank this one now. Go, go, go. Okay, okay. I think we're gonna escape, maybe. Sardak's tanking like all of them now. I don't even know where those other 2 came from, but wow, that's a lot of bad guys all at once. Starting to think maybe we should just go for this easy one over here. Oh, crap. Okay, get him, get him. Should we fear this one away? I wonder if we just fear this guy out of here. if maybe now we can just kill this one. I think we can do this. I gotta be careful because we don't have any like health potions or really anything we can cast anymore to heal. But we should be able to just finish this one off and keep the other one feared. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine. Boy, that was kind of a mess down there. I don't know where those other two aggroed in from. I guess the one that was fleeing just barely caught this one. Which is a mess. I mean, that was obviously a mess for us, but it worked out, I guess. So good, good. I always love when a situation goes ugly, but you manage to pull out of it. We've used like 3 health potions in the last like minute and a half, I think. And let's do this. Let's funnel life to health funnel to Sardok. Keep him up a little bit more. If that's enough. I just want to make sure he's like a little more boosted up. I don't know how many health potions and bandages and all sorts of crap we've been using in the last minute or two, but okay. Whew, close one. Oh man. And we're about to suffocate. Okay. Unending Breath decided to run out in all that mess. So let's go ahead and bandage up. And then we're going to grab this calcified elven gem over here. And we will go back and try and get that other one that was over there that we just got chased away from in a moment. Boy, that was a mess. Okay. Let's send... Whoa. Oh, no, come back. Crap. I did not mean to aggro 2 of them. I didn't realize there were 2 there until it was too late. We're just going to aggro this one. Like we're going to dot the one and have Sardok mess with him if possible. Let's fear this one away. I guess we will fight them. We have to kill them both anyway eventually, so... whoops, wrong one. Let's attack that one instead. Sardok, good job. This one's feared, but it's like doing nothing, just like hanging out. I don't know what the deal is there. We're back to full health at least finally. We've been like less than full health for feels like ages. Whoops, let's fear this one. We're trying to keep Sardok alive if we can. Let's dot that, let's dot that. Let's put another dot on this back one, and it should flee at about 15% health, I think. So, should have it taken care of in just a moment. Okay, let's, uh-oh. Health funnel on Sardok. Here we go. The good news is health funnel really does a lot of rapid healing, although it almost kills us, so we gotta be careful with that. But it does enough to keep our Voidwalker alive pretty well when we need it. I'm like out of mana now. I don't know if I can safely life tap. I think by the time his fear breaks, this mob will be at low enough health. Sardok can tank the few hits he's gonna take, and we should be in the clear here. And we could definitely like lose Sardok. It's not a big deal. I'm just trying to avoid that situation if possible. We did get a Hawkeye's tunic and a mana potion. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go get that gem that we fought so valiantly for. Whew, man, this is tough, these quests. Like, I think it's just like the lack of maneuverability really hurts. Like, we're really like pushing it. I'm gonna, buff myself with demon armor now. Is about to run out. We're really like pushing it just to stay alive down here practically. I hope those respawns haven't appeared in that other gem that we were working on over here. It's been a little while, and very well they could have respawned by now. I think they may have respawned. You see this one down here. I don't remember him being there originally. We're going to see what we can do over here. I'm looking forward to getting most of these quests done. There's still another one that should open up after we've turned in some of these. I'm just going to try and take a peek down here. It looks like they didn't respawn, but this guy might aggro onto us. Wait. Yeah, definitely respawned. Okay, well. Resists all around. Gross. Yeah, definitely respawned. That's a bummer. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to kill this mob off. We're going to life tap once. We're going to go ahead and drain life. Funnel life. What is this one called? Drain life. So the goal here is to kill this mob as soon as possible and then move over where it's at, and then okay, cool, it aggroed. Man, come on, don't go that way. Let's go back here. I want to loot this guy though. Okay, we got some, what the Jesus. Okay, well, another respawn, so I guess that was okay timing. I want to just move into melee range of this guy. Shh, never mind, we're out of here. This is like a really bad spot to be in. Hopefully Sardok will get aggro off these guys for us. But yeah, this is like, oh crap. Okay, I'm gonna have to fear this one. Like, this area is insanely... Oh, I'm dead. I'm super dead. Stardock died. We got wrecked here. I'm gonna wait till these mobs disappear. Yeah, that was like super rough. The respawn's pretty high there. And we still have a few soul shards at least, so we can rebuff, and let's get our Voidwalker back. Man, I feel like the respawn rate there is pretty fast. Like, that was less than 10 minutes. It's like a 5-minute respawn, 3-minute respawn, maybe probably 5 minutes. It's definitely messy down there. So, oh look, our Voidwalker is back! Yay! Okay, we're not going over there anymore. It's just like literally, I don't think we can very easily, which is too bad because like it should be one right there. Like we were close that first time to getting to what we needed, but just couldn't pull it off. I'm just gonna see if the prince is up. I'm guessing not. Okay, there's a calcified elven gem over here. We're still only halfway done with this stupid quest. Sure is taking its sweet time to finish up. We have 2 soul shards left. We have 1 after we cast this. We definitely need to make soul shards. I've been like in such hasty fights. We haven't had time to like really stop and just like drain soul. Let's see. Okay, well, we're at 6 of 10 now. It doesn't help these guys net people. If they didn't have cast nets, it'd be a whole different ballgame, but the netting makes it quite a bit tougher for us, and we're low enough level that they aggro onto us pretty easily, which is a whole other issue for us also. Now what we need is, let's see, zoom out a little bit more on the mini-map up there. I'm talking about zooming out, by the way, I mean the little mini-map. Why is this guy... I have no understanding as to why this guy netted me, despite being aggroed onto our Voidwalker. But like, I don't want to fight him anymore, because he's just going to keep aggroing onto us if we keep hitting him. So I'm just trying to like run away. But man, he'll chase forever. I just hope he doesn't net us again. He's probably going to net us right before he turns and flees. Seems like that's the way it goes usually. I feel like this aggro radius is messed up. Like, come on. This guy's been chasing it. There we go. He's been chasing us for so long. There's the calcified gem is like right underneath us. Ooh, I'm about to aggro this guy. But we're not going for that one. There should be another one like right here. Okay, Sardak, just fight this guy for a bit. The good news is these calcified gems respawn fairly quickly. So, like this one we just got maybe 10 minutes ago, I think, and it's back up. So if we do this right, we can just kind of loop back in the same ones we were at, I think, instead of going for these tougher ones to find. I don't think it's worth the fight. Now that I'm like seeing how fast they respawn, I don't think it's worth the fight for those like hard to reach ones. Trying to get up and over those mobs. Hopefully they don't aggro onto us. Let's see, iron deposit. Any more gems? Maybe somewhere. Leaving combat. Good, we finally got out of combat. Let's go ahead and have Sardak consume shadows. It'll heal himself up at the cost of a little bit of mana. It's pretty solid. I think we've made kind of the rounds here. I think we need to go back out to see. There seems like there's only like 4 or 5 spawn points for these things, which sort of surprises me how hard they are to find. You think there'd be more? What? Sardak just like dove deep underwater and then like ran back up. I have no idea why. I guess we didn't an unending breath him, and he's been fine, so I don't think they can suffocate. But I like to be safe and make sure that's the case. Whew. I never would have thought this would be the toughest quest out here. Like, it's not the toughest, it just takes a while, you know? It's just a slow-going quest. Anyway, we're going to have some nice XP. We're definitely going to hit level 38 when we turn these all in. Easily. I wonder if someone else is out here farming these things, because, man, it seems like it's slow-going. Finding these sometimes. Whew. I don't know if I've talked about it yet. I can't remember if I have. I don't feel like I have. Recently, there was a leak of a list of people that have bought gold from like one of the major gold selling sites, especially for private servers. And one of those people on that list, this guy's name was Dodgy Kebab, and Dodgy Kebab does a lot of WoW videos like for private servers. It's like his main thing. He does some other stuff too, but mostly he does private server videos. And his name was on the list, and he admitted that it was actually him. and he put up like an apology, sort of, but I you know, I don't have anything against Dodgy. I do think his apology slash acknowledgement was sort of kind of weak. It was like he basically was saying he wanted to pump out videos more quickly when he was reviewing servers or playing on servers, and so to do that he would buy gold, which, like, I guess that's fine, but it kind of like, I think he's like an outspoken person against gold buying, so it's kind of like one of those things where, like, I guess do as I say, not as I do, but it's still, you know, a little hypocritical. And then the other aspect of it that was sad to me is that it makes it hard for me to trust his reviews of servers to an extent, because he was buying gold, so it means he wasn't playing it as most people would play it. I think most people don't buy gold. We're back over here, by the way, with these same Naga that we fought earlier. So let's veer this one away. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I just think it, you know, like, how can, if I was doing a server review, and I have like an Astarius PvP review that I put up, you know, a year ago now or more, from before the servers went down, like, how can you trust my review if I bought a bunch of gold to get my mounts easier instead of farming it by dealing with all the other people that are out there farming from it being like an overpopulated server, for example? So to me, it really makes his stuff a little invalid, which is unfortunate because I think he generally puts out pretty decent content. So that's unfortunate. I saw on Twitter that I don't follow him on Twitter, but I saw just like through shared people that I follow that he lost like 40 subscribers in like one day from his YouTube channel, which I think he has like 10 to 15,000 subscribers. So it's not like it's kind of a drop in the bucket, I would say, but it's interesting just seeing it go from, you know, daily his channel growing to like losing subscribers. I don't think there's been the first few days I had my channel up, like the first month or two when I was really running my channel more actively, I lost subscribers on a few days. Mostly that was when I was switching from Heroes of the Storm to WoW, mostly. Like to being a bit of both to being almost entirely WoW. I think people that followed me for my Heroes of the Storm stuff gave up on my channel. But I can't remember really a time I've lost subscribers in a while. My channel grows so slowly anyway, which is, I've said many times, totally fine with me. I'm not really hurting for subscribers, I guess. I'm not like, you know, hardcore working towards some goal. But let's target Prince. Nope, I think the Prince is dead for sure. I'm just gonna wait for this turtle one to respawn over here if it's not up already, because like it's such an easy one to get to, and it should be up pretty soon, I think. And I guess we pretty much swam around the whole thing here. There is one down here underneath. That's that one that's like insanely complicated to get to apparently, or we just like don't have enough DPS to clear through it. Oh good, our calcified elven gem did spawn. This is our last one, we're done. We are getting the hell out of this watery hellhole, and hopefully we don't fight any more crazy mobs along the way. I'm gonna try and go around this guy. I can never tell if jumping actually makes you go up faster underwater, like, as opposed to swimming upwards. I feel like it does speed it up. So now what we're doing is we're gonna go back up here to Faldir's Cove and turn in Deep Sea Salvage, Sunken Treasure, Drowned Sorrows, and that's it. And then Mizrael's allies we turn back in and Hammerfall. So, whew, that was a long series of quests, but it feels good to get those done. Like, I feel like they were actually, I actually really enjoyed these quests. I think there's a lot of fun quests down here, but man, they sure are long quests. Like, they're all overlapping, right? Like, we had to get those orders and charts from the two boats. So along the way we were killing mobs that we needed to kill, but then we also had to deal with what is it, Sunken Treasure, which was like not an easy quest for whatever reason. Like, I don't really know, it just seemed like you'd see more of those elven calcified gems, calcified elven gems, but for whatever reason they just weren't spawning very much. So that was a whole other story and a little more complicated for us. Whew. Yeah, that's nice though. So we're gonna go turn these in now. I guess he didn't have our mechanical squirrel out this whole time. Let's go pop his bad self out, because he's a cutie. We like him. And I think we made him, right? Made by SoupaSoka. Yeah, we made him ourselves. It's been a while, you know, since we made him, like 8 or 9 months, but it's true, we did make him ourselves. Zhao Hunter. Zhao Hunter is doing a quest up there with those cannons, which I think was glitched last time I tried to do this on Astarius. We'll see if it's better now. We have space. Yeah, we're going to turn in the Blackwater Hammer. or get the Blackwater Hammer from the Deep Sea Salvage quest, which that hammer is kind of cool looking, but we aren't going to use maces anyway. We're going to get this Gnomish Zapper, which is arcane damage instead of frost. It is a little bit faster and about 3 DPS higher, so that's a great item for us. Take the Elven Gems to Captain O'Brien. We also dinged, so that's really cool. Let's get another point in Shadow Mastery, 2% more shadow damage dealt and life gained. What does this wand look like? It's a little star wand, that's cute. So we're going to go ahead and get that for sure. Gnomish Zapper. Sounds appropriate. And we're going to turn in our Drowned Sorrows quest, which give us some gloves that are basically useless to us. Cool. And let's go ahead and put our flying tiger goggles back on before I forget, and we have no hat on this whole time. Those goggles, I think I made them myself, 4 stamina, 4 spirit. Yeah, you can probably get something better now, but it's pretty good, or was good at least. We're going to turn in this quest that we just got. And then we have to take this quest to Fleet Master Seahorn in Booty Bay, which is actually really convenient because we have a Booty Bay quest to turn in. Now I think we're done here, so we're going to go to Hammerfall because we have Sunken Misriel's allies to turn in. And then we can head to Booty Bay. We're going to work on components for the Enchanted Gold Blood Robe and Sunken Treasure, so it's actually extremely convenient. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. We're going to actually wrap up the video here after we talk to Zarek, turn in our quest. But then next time we'll head down to Booty Bay and turn in some stuff there, and it should be all pretty laid out for us. Israel's allies, okay, complete the quest, find Faldir the Lost. I think Faldir the Lost is in Uldaman, or it's an Uldaman related quest I think, but I think he's actually in Faldir the Lost. I think he's in Orgrimmar. Oh no, I know he is, Badlands, okay. Yep, southern Badlands, the very southern tip of Badlands. I can even show you on the map. Where is Badlands? I'm like losing track of Badlands. Down here, Faldir the Lost, and he should give us a quest for Uldaman. Cool. Okay, well, that was a lot of quest turns the last minute there, so we're going to wrap up here for today. Next time we're going to head to Booty Bay, work on our Warlock quest and our Sunken Treasure quest, which I think this will send us back up here to Arathi, so it's nice because we'll have our Hearthstone set here. So we'll fly down to Booty Bay, then Hearth back up here to finish that quest, I think. I think it's a chain, it might be wrong. But yeah, that's all for today, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.